We all know reading is fundamental. When you visit KB's bookshelf, you can find books in multiple genres to entertain and educate. Writers can even find literary services of value to their success, like our ever popular manuscript critique and book review. Reading allows us to escape, explore, and share our experiences. I hope you'll visit us today at www.kbsbookshelf.com and allow us to take you on your next adventure.
Man, it's your boy JC. I'm just an author with a lot to say. Let's get it on. Yeah. What's up, Miss
Hey,
Diana Rose? How you doing, lady?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, I like that little chair. I'm a little jealous. You got
Why?
you got that nice little leather chair you sitting in. I'm sitting on some fabric. You know what I'm saying?
Last time I was on my couch.
I know. Yeah. See, I had one up on you then. How you doing? How was your day?
I've been busy. I've been crazy busy,
Yeah.
actually.
That's
trying
what.
to release a book that I've been working on for quite a few months. And the time of the release came, and I was like running around and doing all this stuff, and
You, you were nervous, were you?
I was nervous.
But this
I
your
was so
second.
nervous. I couldn't believe how nervous I was.
But this your
And this
second
was
book.
my first book after 2 years of not publishing anything.
I got you.
So I was nervous, and I didn't know how my people would react to the book. It's a little bit different, and I I didn't know anything. I just wanted to get something out there, um, because I'm working on book two, and um, I'm working on releasing that, and I'm trying to do that, and I
Right.
was and I wanted to get something um, into the space between book one and book two
Right.
releasing, because that's not coming out until a while later.
Okay.
So it's just a big book. Book two is a really big book, and it's taken a lot of time. So yeah, that's
I
why.
got you. I got you. So let's clear the airways and let's first of all, before we get into anything, let's see who has popped up in the building. Author Karen D. Neal is in the building. Salute, Queen.
Karen,
What's
hi.
going on? Let
I
Mr.
knew you'd be
Sophisticated.
watching me. That's my twin friend.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Juice in the building. She said, "Hello, Jay and Diane." And what's
Hi.
going on, Juice? Appreciate you dropping through. Appreciate it. And the sponsor KB in the building. Hello,
Hi,
Queen.
KB. She actually did a review for my first book,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, she good people. I'm ready to she's supposed to start modeling some. Well anyway, let's get back into this interview. So the first time you was here was what? Maybe like 4 or 5 months
July.
ago? July,
Actually, it
right.
was summer. It was July
Yeah, it was hot. I
13th,
had
I
like
believe. And right behind me is a poster that I did. Um, it's like it has it's like a picture frame on the
mm,
back.
mm-hmm.
Um, I did that for one of my signings. I
Okay.
hadn't done a signing yet, but I wanted to be prepared,
Mm-hmm.
so I did one, and that has the cover for book one, and that's in the back of me right now.
So, okay, we're gonna get into them books. But for those that missed the first interview, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you from, what you like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sure, sure. So, I'm I'm a psychology student. I was a psychology student. I got my bachelor's in psychology in 2015, and after that, I decided to go and start actually writing full time, because that's what I always wanted to do. And
Wow.
so I took the plunge, and I started writing full time. It took me a while to release my first book, but I got it out. I'm a self published author since 2018, October 15th of 2018 is when I self published my first book. Um, and ever since then, I've been trying and learning and you know, getting myself situated with the self-publishing stuff because I'm basically I don't know anything what I'm doing right now. I'm like
Right.
living the dream.
It got you. So you took a chance on yourself and decided to let go of school for a while. I say for a while because you
No,
can
no,
always
no,
go
no.
back.
I finished
You
school. I'm
finished?
finished. I'm done. I wanted to go into my master's, but I decided not to go into my
Got you.
master's,
Okay, okay,
and
okay.
that's why I started doing this self-publishing stuff, which actually Karen D. Neal helped me get into the self-publishing market.
She's good
She
people.
pushed me a little bit. She told me that that I can't help you with publishing. I don't have the time. So, but you could do the self-publishing thing. And I was like, what? Self-publishing? Are you crazy? I have no money. I have nothing. Like, I don't know what am I supposed to do. And then my friend who is my cover designer, and this lady is amazing. If you ever meet her, if you ever talk to her, Jessica, she's with, she has her own company. She's, her company name is the Magic Quill Graphics, and if you ever meet her, she's just amazing. She did the recover for book one, and the full editing, the full format, the full cover, everything from start to finish. She
Okay,
did for my current release, and she's now working on book two with me. So yeah, we're trying to
cool.
get that out.
That's
So
what.
I'm just lucky that this lady has been helping me because I literally don't know where I'm supposed to be. She's like my publishing fairy. That's what I
Right.
call her. But
Okay. That's what it is. So you got your second book just dropped, correct? A couple of
it's actually my sixth book in the series, but it
okay.
is my second published book.
Okay. Well, your second published book. So the other books that are not published, you're not planning on doing anything with them. You're just gonna let them
No, no,
sit,
no,
or
no, 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 no. I'm planning on publishing them. I'm just taking my time because book two is a big book,
right?
and I'm planning on publishing that sometime next year, along
Okay.
with book three, um, which is going to be two books in one, two books which is a rapid release. I'm hoping to do a rapid release with book two and book three together, and then I'm going to be working on book five. Book four, I need to do some rewrites, so I
Mhm.
don't know how that's gonna go. But book four is already like half written. Book five is already like what was it? 10K, 11K the last time I looked.
Mhm.
Last time I looked at my file. So yeah, I got those two books coming. Um, but I don't want to give a specific release date for the next books because I don't know. I really don't know. I'm a slow writer, and
Me too.
yeah, and I got a little surprise in the back for everybody. Um, I'm also going to be looking into future doing audiobooks for my series when it's
Okay.
fully released. I want to do audiobooks. So I'm going to be looking into that.
Okay,
But I
okay,
want to make sure that my books are 100% the way that I want them to be before I go into audiobooks. Because when you publish audiobooks, you can't edit anymore. And you
okay,
can't
okay,
change anything.
okay.
So that's why I'm going to do that after.
Got you. Before we get to the question in the chat, let's talk about your latest book, Arranged Love.
Oh yes, of course. I
Tell
actually
us.
got
Okay,
a
if you don't tell us a little bit
of
about it, what genre it is, and
Strange Love right here.
right, right, right.
And it's a uh, um actually there's a story behind it that I didn't know that was behind it. But as I was writing it and when I first published it, I realized that that was the story behind the story that I published.
Right, right,
And
right. I think you was
um,
telling us that story on the first interview. Yeah,
no,
there's
no,
this.
no, 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 no. This is different. This is a
Okay,
different story. Behind Arranged Love, there's another story that
okay, okay.
I
Then okay,
actually um, book one and uh, Forbidden Love has one story and Arranged Love has another, but they're both like part of um, part of my family history. So I'm kind of like,
got you. Okay, okay, okay. KB in the chat, she says, "What other genres are you interested in writing?"
um, actually, I wanted to branch out. And since I'm branching out into a different genre, I decided to take on a different pen name for that genre because I don't want to mix my fantasy romance with uh, the genre current that I'm going to try.
Right.
Um, I want to try to write a contemporary fantasy romance. So it's
Okay.
going to be a mix of fantasy and contemporary, like today's date kind of stuff. But I
Got you.
haven't started writing anything for that.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. Look at you, just all over the place. That's what it is. Let me ask you a question. What was and I know a lot of authors do it. What was the reasoning behind the name change for a different genre? You just didn't want people to mix
I
up.
don't want to mix it because Diana Rose represents a fantasy romance. And
Mhm.
everybody knows that's my brand.
Right,
Diana
right.
Rose is the brand that represents uh, young adult fantasy romance. So I
Got you.
didn't want to mix that.
Right, right, right.
You see,
Yeah.
and with my new name, my pen name, Amy Moon, I want to try to go into a different genre. I'm not going to see. I don't want to take on too many genres because it's going to be hard for me to concentrate on one thing and another thing. But I
Mhm.
just wanted to try to at least like publish one or two books with a different genre, with a different name, so that I at least know that I uh, can do both. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because
Exactly.
I've read a lot of contemporary romance. I've read a lot of suspenseful romance. I've dealt with with that kind of writing, and I kind of want to try it.
Right.
It's not that I'm giving up on not that I'm giving up on my name, Diana Rose. I'm not gonna give up on that. That is
Right.
gonna stay, and that is gonna go on to publish other books. But I wanted to try a different, road and see where that takes me.
That's what it is. Appreciate everybody that is in the chat and that are listening. If you don't mind, please hit the like button, the heart, or whatever you feel is equivalent to this live. We are on with the lovely Diana Rose. There's another question. He said, do you write your stories longhand or on a computer?
You know what? When I first started writing, I used to write longhand, and I used to write for a very long time. I used to write longhand, and then I'd have either I would write it on the computer, type it up, or I'd ask somebody else to type it up for me. But for a long time now, I've been on my computer writing. But recently, I took up longhand again, and I don't know how that's gonna go.
You more comfortable longhand, or it's just?
Right now, I don't know. Before, I used to be more comfortable because my ideas used to flow like that. But right now, I don't know. Like, I'm getting frustrated with the computer, and I'm trying to do so many things that that longhand just kind of works. But my hands get tired a lot. So I don't know for how long I'm gonna be able to write longhand. Maybe it's just for a few months or whatever, and I'm gonna go back to the computer again. But we'll see what happens with that. So I try both.
Right. YS Books says the covers of your books are nice. Yes, they are. They are.
They're beautiful. I love them, and
okay.
I just can't. Like, look. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta show you this.
Wow. So each chapter got something dealing with the number? Yeah. And that's nice.
The inside.
Yeah. That is
my
nice.
God. I just love the formatting on this.
That is nice, Dan. That is very nice. Yeah.
Because it's like, I call it a wedding book. But
well, that actually would look like, really.
Yeah, it is. It has a wedding at the end of it. It's an arranged marriage kind of book that that's why I call it arranged love. But so that's that. I just wanted to.
That's nice, though. Hold on for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is, the second half of the interview, and you know it is time to pay some bills.
Hi, you guys. It's your girl, Untamed. And I want to know, have you read a book by Untamed? If not, what are you waiting for? Might I suggest my series books, Never Again No More, or The View? You can pick them up on Amazon or on www.untamedpublishing.net. Also, don't forget to get caught up with Untamed Publishing. We offer free book reviews and author interviews. Just visit www.untamedpublishing.net www.untainedpublishing.net/contact. I can't wait for you to get caught up.
We're back. We're on the romance novelist. Ms. Diana Rose is in the building. And Diana Rose, your second published book, Arranged Love, is just dropped. Um, can you give us a little bit more about it? I mean, I don't think you talked too much of other than it was
Oh, no, I didn't.
part of. You said it was part of something that went down, but
Let
you didn't.
me
You didn't really.
elaborate on that.
Right. Right.
Because
If
I gave you a little snippet that it's a part of my family history story.
right.
So
Right.
my grandmother told me a story of how her parents met, and this was in the 1930s or 40s. I'm not sure. That was probably before the war.
Hmm.
So my my great grandfather was supposed to be married, and he was arranged to get married to one woman, and uh, she one woman drowned it. One woman that he was arranged to get married to died in a fire. One woman died, oh gosh, I don't remember. There were three of them. So there were like three people that he was supposed to get married to, and each time the ladies just died out of nowhere. And he fell in love with my great grandmother at the time, and he was arranged to get married to these ladies. So by the time the third woman died, his parents said, you know what, we don't want another death on our hands. You know what, just
Wow.
marry the woman that you love, and we'll approve it, because they didn't want him marrying her because they were out of different social groups. They were one was poor and one was rich, and at that time, like, it wasn't socially acceptable for a poor lady or to marry a rich guy, or a poor guy to marry a rich woman.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they were supposed to marry into their own social group.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So
That is interesting. Juice in the building. She said, "What is the most difficult part about writing for you?"
about writing, I think the writer's block kind of stuff that I deal with on a daily basis. I cannot get over that.
That writer block. That writer block is undefeated.
Writer block. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta live with it,
KB says, "I love audiobooks. I can't wait to listen to your series on audio."
Oh boy, you're gonna have to wait for that.
Yeah. Juice says, "How do you get reviews? Have you ever had a bad review? If so, how did you handle it?"
I did have a bad review. I had a 1-star review for my first book, Forbidden Love. It was a 1-star review. I sent a signed copy to one lady. I sent a signed copy with swag. In the swag package, there was a magnet calendar. There was a bookmark. There was a pen. And in a note, like I signed it, and I put my own stickers on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent it to her. I said, you know what, can you give me a review for the book? She said, yeah, okay. So I wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I look, and there's that 1-star review.
Wow.
A first signed book. And that just tore me apart. I sat there crying over that 1-star review. I sat there crying. I'm telling you, every word of it.
As an author,
like it just tore me apart. Like I just couldn't handle it.
As an author, I feel your pain.
Days. I was emotionally drained for days. I wasn't sick, but I was emotionally like down.
Mm.
And then I picked myself up and I told Jessica, you know what? We need to get this prequel novella out, because I need to get something out. I need to get something emotionally done, because I just can't handle, having that 1-star review. I called, I messaged Karen D. I did immeasurable things. You can't imagine what I did. I begged everybody who I know to leave me another review on the book, because I know that story. I know that Forbidden Love, it is a good story. I know. And the 3 stars that KB left was by far the best 3 stars that I've gotten. 3 stars doesn't bother me. No. 4 stars doesn't bother me. But it doesn't bother me, no. But the 1-star review that I got, that got me. I'm an emotional person. I'm just sensitive. And that book was part of me. It was a book that I promised my grandparents that I would publish. It was such an emotional time for me, writing it, publishing it, then republishing it, and it just tore me apart. How could I get a 1-star review when my reviews were all 5 stars? They were all 5 stars.
Yeah. As a fellow author, I understand and feel your pain. My first book started off with some 1 or 2 stars. So I understand where you're coming from. A lot of readers.
And you know what it is? I blew up. I actually blew up on the internet. I blew up on Facebook. I actually posted a really angry post saying that this is wrong. How this is not how how I feel about the one star review. It's just wrong, and she should have not done it. And the the group that I was in with this lady, um, actually, uh, they booted me out for that post that I made about the one star review because I was angry as hell.
I got you. I got you. YS Book says, are the books in a series or standalone?
Oh no, these are a series. These are a series. The series is called the Power of Love series, and every book cover and every book uh, has love in the title, and so yeah, it's a series. If you look at my covers and if you look at my titles, they all connect in some way.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Awesome.
also says on the book, it says book six, book two, book one, you know, in the Power of Love series.
Right.
So it actually says that, so you know that.
Arthur and Tang say hi fam and hi Diana. What's up?
Hi, Arthur and Tim.
That's the homie right there. Juice said, I'm glad that you didn't let that one star crush your spirits and that you continue to believe in your story and pressed on. Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
for the first day or two after that one star review, I was tempted actually to give up. I was so tempted to give up, but I knew that I couldn't give up on this. This was my dream to be published, and I just couldn't give up on it.
Right, right. You better me because I had words with my publisher at the time because you know I see I didn't know then what I knew now how important editors was, and the editing was what got me my 1 and 2 stars. But
Yeah,
um
and I specifically warned everybody. I specifically told everybody that's reading the book, that is going to read the book, that my editing for book one, Forbidden Love, is not done the way that I would like it. So please, if you do reviews for that book, please consider that when you do reviews. I always say that. So I don't know, like, I don't know. She just, I, I just, I just felt so out of it for weeks that
right, right.
I just.
I definitely KB
It
says
was actually, I think, it was constructive criticism, but to me, because it was a one star review and because it was my first book that I ever published, it felt like a knife to my heart because Amy and Darian um, are basically modeled after my grandparents, whereas Aliona and Gabriel are modeled after, I think now that they are modeled after my great grandparents. So, yeah, it's kind of that emotional connection to these books
yeah.
that got me so upset.
Right. KB kind of agrees with Juice and says Feedback should be constructive and never malicious. Thankfully, you didn't allow that one star to stop your progress. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going forward. I'm done. I'm going forward. I'm not stopping for anything.
Okay, Juice says, what was the best money you ever spent as an art writer? I guess she's talking about as far as editor or the printing or the, I guess, your book covers and stuff like that. What's the best money you ever spent as a writer? I'm guessing that's what she.
The best,
Yeah.
the best connection I ever made as a writer is with Jessica Turnbull. I can't say her last name. I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine.
But I don't want to butcher it. But with the magical graphics,
Right. Right.
because I she's a she's been with me since um, since I left, and before I left my publishing contract. Um, that was the best connection I've made, and the best money I ever spent was getting her as my cover designer and getting her as uh, everything else going further, because I feel that with the magical graphics and with Jessica helping me, um, she's just amazing, and I really feel like um, my stories and and my books could actually become better, and that uh, my personal voice is not hindered when she gets the books, and it actually makes it like come out and sparkle. If you ever read book 6, Arrange Love, which is now on Amazon,
Yes,
um,
it is.
you'll see that uh, there's nothing complicated. There's nothing. There's nothing complex about the language that I use. There's nothing. Um, you get right into it, and my my professor from Kingsborough, Susan Edney, actually purchased a copy, and she sent me the best email that I could ever get from a reader, because she's known me from 2005, and she's been with me for the whole road that I've been on with this publishing.
Yeah.
And when she read book 6, she sent me the wonderful email that said that I feel like I'm in the story, in the lake with Greg and Yona. I feel like I'm in, how do you say, um, that I'm in the locations with the characters,
In
that
the
I'm
scenes and
in
stuff.
the house with Grigoriev and Alyona and his parents. I'm in the garden. I'm in here. I'm in there. Like she sent me the most wonderful. That those words were like a 5-star review to me.
Right.
Like
Right.
to me, Susan Edney is the best supporter. My very first editor even before I found an actual editor,
Mm.
and she has been with me since then, and I was so grateful to her for buying the copy, since I couldn't send her a copy, or
No.
I couldn't come to see her and get her a signed copy. And
Right.
I'm hoping to sign the copy that she actually purchased soon, because I have bookmarks that I got, and I wanted to get her the swag that I got. Um, but she just blew me away with that email.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
since then, I felt like book six was the book that actually can show what I can do.
Right. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, you're on with the lovely, beautiful romance novelist Diana Rose. Hi, if you don't mind, please hit the heart, the like, share, or whatever you, or the heart button, whatever you feel is equivalent to this live. We really, truly appreciate it. Ms. Diane, other than what you have told us, you got what's going on, what you got coming up in the works? Got any what's the any book club days? Do you have any more writing things going on, or what's next for Miss Diana Rose?
I have I have book two coming up. Like I said, book two and book three are going to be a rapid release. Together, I can't give you a release date because I don't know that
Right.
until after the formatting is done. I don't know that. I have a big surprise coming up for the people. I'm not going to say anything because I just started working on it,
Okay.
but it's going to be coming out right in between or after the rapid release that I'm working on
Right.
for book two and book three. Then I have, uh, then I'll be probably working on book four to release book four and book five together again.
Okay.
Um, and that will be a uh, a stop. No, I can't say stop because it's going to be a rest for the series,
Okay.
because uh, I have something else planned for the series. But I'm going to get these three the three books out: book two, book three, book four, and book five out, and then I'm gonna take a quick break from there.
Yeah, you're a full time writer.
Um, yeah, and I'm thinking about doing a co-write.
Okay. Okay.
I really want to do a co-write. I want to try it. I
I'm t-
want to see. I want to see what I can do with another author, because I know what I can do by myself,
mhm.
but I want to see what I can do together with another author. So if anybody's out there who's listening, I'm looking for a co-author.
Okay. I could tell you my experience with a co-author was very fun, and I wouldn't trade my co-author for the world. And she's the sweetest author untamed. But yeah, I'm looking forward to you seeing what you do with the co-author situation, and good luck. So Do you have any last words, Miss Diana Rose, before we get up out of here?
Um, Last words. Well, um, I just want to say thank you, JC, for having me on again
Much love.
because I really with book six I really just got so busy
Right.
that I even forgot about going out and talking to you about an interview.
Hmm.
And I I also want to say that I'm very grateful to um, to everybody who's given me a review for book six so far.
Cool.
And so far, who's been reading book six, and I'm looking forward to publishing more books and giving the um, the rest of the story to my readers because there's a lot going on behind closed doors of the Moon Kingdom.
Okay
So,
then. Okay then. Okay then. Got you. Got you.
so
Well,
yeah, looking forward to that.
well, cool. Well, I appreciate you coming through, and you're welcome to come back at any time you want. For everybody, this is the lovely Dana Rose. The links are in the description to her social media as well as where
Oh,
you can
you
publish her
said
books.
I forgot to mention one link that I just currently got done with.
The
I
website.
got my own website with
Okay.
the courtesy of the lovely, the most talented person that I know, Kelly Blanchard Dale.
Hmm.
She is a fantasy author, a science fiction fantasy author. In case you don't know her, and because I've spoken to her about you, and she hasn't had a chance to get to know you. So,
Okay. Okay.
in case you don't know, she's a fantasy author. Um, she has written 9 books in her series,
Cool.
and she did my full website, which is author Diana Rose at wix.com/online.
I will add that after the
It,
interview. I'll go back and add it.
no, it's author Diana Rose uh, dot wix dot com, I believe, /online. Yeah. If I'm doing this right, I think you'll get the link.
Jude says, thanks for sharing your experiences as a writer. Happy holidays and happy writing.
Happy holidays, everybody,
Yeah.
and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank
If
you.
I don't get back before the New Year, Happy New Year.
Exactly. Well, we appreciate you. I thank you for coming through again. You're welcome back anytime. Just let me know and we will set it up if that's
I'll
all right with you.
definitely let you know. As soon as I get another book out, I'm gonna let you know.
Come on back.
You're
Appreciate
the
you.
first interview uh, guy that I want to get out with.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so very much, Miss Diana Rose, the beautiful author, romance novelist Diana Rose. I want to thank you for coming through, and we will definitely be keeping in touch through the groups. Um, the links of the groups are also in the description. Please go by and
Oh,
support the
yes, and
authors. Yep.
I'm also co-adminning um, Multicultural Writers Collective with Novel Eden and Karen DeNeo. So that's one
Yeah.
of my author groups.
Yeah. I know about it. I know about it. Look here.
I'm always there. I'm always online. You'll see me everywhere.
And you got your own group as well. I
Yes,
can't. What is
that's
called the solution?
Magical Discussions with Diana Rose.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, and Karen Manil says the great Diana. Yes, she is great. Well, Miss Diana,
You're gonna make me blush over here.
it's well worth it. Go on and let that blush out, lady. Let it out. Yeah.
I'm blushing over here because Karen D makes me blush over here.
Ain't she something? She is
She's
something.
something. She's something. I really wish that we could meet in person, but
Yeah. It can happen one day. Just put it on the bucket list. It'll happen.
yeah, she's in Georgia. I'm in New York, so
That don't
it's
mean
gonna
nothing.
happen
Hey,
one day.
you can always cross paths. You never know. But thank you. We appreciate you. And yes, she is beautiful. Yes, indeed. And we will keep in touch.
Love
All right.
you, and I see you.
All right. Have a good one.
You-
Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy JC. I'm just out with a lot to say. Just was on with the lovely, beautiful Diana Rose. Please go check the links in the description. Go purchase a book. I think that her Kindle is $3.99. I mean, that ain't nothing. So please support her. Again, hit the links and support. Man, I'm going to cut it short because I want to be able to upload this interview on my IGTV, and if it go over an hour, it won't let me do it. So, with that being said, what's up, Nava Eden? I see you in the building, bro. Appreciate you. We out, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.